Um, so once again, a very good morning, everyone. I'm Ritu Nagpal from Global Library. So I'll be taking you all through this session. So before I begin this session, I would like to share the flow, how we are going to go within the session today. So this complete presentation is divided into two parts. The first part will help you to know more about the Global Library, and the later part will give you a hands-on learning while exploring the different web pages of the library website. So to start with, kindly allow me to share my screen and would like to take up a confirmation from either of you by unmuting your mic and confirm that my screen is visible to you all. Anyone, could you please confirm in case my screen is visible to you all? Yes, no? Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Ma'am, there is no audio coming from your end.
Oops, I'll begin again.
Yeah, thank you.
So much. So I'll start again. However, this is the main entrance of the Global Library. As you can see, we are. I mean, you have definitely followed the slides which I was showing without audio. However, I'll just repeat all again. So in terms of resources, Global Library is equipped with presently, yes, 64,533 print books. Alongside, we also have 4.6 lakh ebooks on different platforms, more than 800 multimedia items which can be borrowed by you as a user. Also, 13,741 subscribed journals, newspapers, court judgments, legislations, case studies, course material, and a lot more for you to explore. So this is what, yes, we are in T2 block with an approximately of 10,000 square meter of space on second floor and also on the ground floor, adhering to the high quality standards and a fully automated environment, including RFID-based self-checkout systems. Global Library provides almost all its services in self-service mode. So this is the floor plan of the Global Library, wherein you can see we are spread out in all four wings, that is east, west, north and south, including the central block of the library. Yes, an extension of the main library is also there on the ground floor. Looking on to this floor plan, majorly you can see in the south wing and west wing, we have shifted, these brown icons out here are the icons given to the bookshelves, and creating more space and opting for the new normal post pandemic COVID now. So what we have done is we have shifted the major collection, the print collection, mostly in the south block right here, in as you can see, and also in the west wing. So to start with, I'll be taking you with the screen indicator, that is the entrance. So coming on to the next slide, you will be beginning with the south wing, wherein on the left, as told you, that we have shifted the major print book collection in south and west wing. So here we are in the south wing, right at the entrance, from where a user can check in the library materials that is available on online public access catalog. In the following presentation, yes, I'll be talking quite a lot about online public access catalog. So moving on, this is the books on the shelves. As you can see, are arranged following Dewey Decimal Classification System, that is starting from 000 going till 999. All the books carry a call number referring to which the books can be easily located following the bookshelf labels on the shelves, referring again to online public access catalog. The directional signage guides on the entrance of each section supports you to reach up to the desired subject section. As you can see, I've given two examples right here also. However, the moment you get to know more about the online public access catalog, it will be pretty clear to you how to go about it. Coming on to the self check-in checkout system, availing the borrowing privileges, a user can use the self checkout kiosk through which multiple books can be checked out in one go using the student ID card, and following the screen directions on this and also the messages. The user can collect the check-in checkout slip and keep a note of the due date and so on. Sign in the slip, leave the same with the security guard at the entrance. You will receive a system-generated email and SMS notification on your registered email or the contact number which you have shared during the course of registration. So for registration, either you can write to us, or else please feel to connect with any of the staff member during the visit in the library. Coming on to the borrowing privileges, as you can see right on screen, most of the library books are issued for 30 days to the students, or else if you wish to extend the loan duration, or maybe you wish to increase the number of books you wish to borrow, please connect with us. We'll be happy to help you for that. So on the screen, as you can see, the third column which talks about textbook loan items. This is a very interesting thing which we have recently launched out. That is, the textbook policy. So coming on to the west wing, towards the last, we have created a separate textbook collection. So this textbook collection, section actually equips you to borrow any particular textbook referring to online public access catalog. Once you go onto the desired shelf, you pick up the textbook. You can borrow that particular textbook for one whole semester by paying a nominal fee to it. So a textbook, I repeat, can be issued for one whole semester by paying a nominal fee to it. This can be done online again, or else this can you can either pay by referring the service tax and charge during your course of visit. So moving further, I'll be taking you to different sections of the Global Library. As I have shown you on the floor plan, this is the Global Reading Hall, wherein, as I've told you that yes, we have created more spaces in South Wing and West Wing. We have created more spaces in East Wing, Global Reading Hall, and also in the central block of the Global Library. However, you can refer, considering a silent zone, you can also refer certain collection in the reference library also. So this is where right on your screen is the Global Reading Hall. And beyond that, on the next slide, we'll be coming on to the Central Library. So in the Central Library, you will get law reports, back volume journals, Haryana collection, pen material, children collection, and also digital teaching and research aids. The users here in this particular section, by depositing their student ID card to the service tax in charge, can borrow Kindle devices with headphones for the purpose of reference, which can be used in the premises of the central library itself, not beyond that. Once your referencing is over, so you may collect back your student ID and move on. So going further, I'll be taking you to the reference library right here. So, which I've already told you that this is an extension of the main library on the ground floor, which has the Supreme Court judgments, Constituent Assembly debates, civil court manuals, Halsbury law, and other reference books, including encyclopedias, dictionary, lexicon, current print journals and magazines, also faculty publication, and the new arrivals, which are there on display for you to refer. So, JGU as an equal opportunity institution is committed to facilitate inclusive education. So with this in a dedicated section, Abhigamya is also a part of reference library for the people with disability. Without taking any more time, I'll be talking a little about, this is the slide which gives you a little details about that what all teaching, learning, teaching and research aids we have that is available in the center block of the global library on the system, on the computers terminals which we have. Moving on, yes, this is the second part wherein we are going to, work on the website of the global library. Yes, I'll be directly switching over to the library website, which is very common, very simple web address to have in mind very precisely. However, I'll just add it in the text box for you to just keep it with you, and maybe you can just parallelly check on with me. So before I move on, is there anyone who can just turn his screen on with me, and probably by sharing his screen and following my directions, and we can go along with this library website and following the different library web pages? Is there anyone who's working on the laptop and attending the orientation session? Yeah? Anyone right here? No? Alright. So without taking any more,
I can switch to my laptop and then I can share the screen. It'll just take me 2 minutes.
no worries. So you just let me know. In the meanwhile, I'll be sharing the screen, right? Because I don't want others to keep waiting, right? Thank you, Malika. All right. So herein, either you can Google out, or else you can just simply type in the address bar library.jgu.edu.in. I have already shared the website address in the chat box. Kindly refer to it, and parallelly I request you all to work upon, so that in case if you are stuck anywhere, in case if you are uncomfortable with any of the tab out here or any of the service resources which I am trying to explain you, so you can catch me right away and share your queries right away, so we can just sort it out right away. So herein on the main screen homepage of the global library, we have the different tabs right in the horizontal tab, which are pretty self-explanatory. The more you will get into it, the more you will get to know the global library in detail. However, without on the right side of the screen, you can see there's a virtual walkthrough also. This is a short video. I insist upon those who are attending the session, kindly just go through this short video. This will help you to understand how your global library actually looks like, right? And what all each section of the global library has to offer you. Yeah, so this gives you, in since we all are not able to visit the library, as in, you particularly as students are not able to visit the library. So this will give you kind of feeling that yes, you are right there in the library, and get to know more about the different sections, the services, the resources, and so on. So coming on to the left side of the screen, we also have what's new coming all across. So whatever new is available in the global library, we try to update in this particular section. So kindly, my request to you all, please keep yourself updated with all sort of information we keep posting off and on the library website. Coming right below that, we have quick links, which are the direct links to the different resources right here, so which will help you to know more about the global library and so on. I think I have a message. Okay, great. Malika, are you all set? Shall I stop sharing my screen?
Yes, Pratap.
Okay. Okay. So please share your screen and take us to the homepage of the Global Library.
Professor, is it visible?
Yeah, 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 it's perfectly. So I hope to all of you it is visible. Yes.
Yes,
Can
ma'am.
you give me a
Yes,
so much,
ma'am.
Anush? Thank you, thank you. Just so I mean, I thought of giving you a kind of a better feel. Once you work with me parallelly, Malika, if you can just put yourself on mute, just a background voice, which is kind of yeah. Thank you so much. So before I begin, I mean, I just want to add. Uh, Malika, in the meanwhile, I'll come on to different options right on the page. Please click on the catalog because it initially takes little time to load up. So go back to the home page, dear. Great. So, as you can see on the home page, I was talking about the quick links, right? So, I'll start with the remote access. How to, since the remote access, connecting with the remote access to the digital resources presently is very, very essential. So, please click on to the remote access, Malvika. This right in the quick links, we have remote access policy. Yes, the details of it are given right on this page. Log in with remote log and click here. Malika, if you can click here, yes. So this particular link will take you to a page wherein all the remote digital resources of the global library are connected to be accessed remotely. So since you all, I am assuming, are working remotely, yes, so you have to actually land up to this page to connect to the digital resources so that it builds up a kind of a channel in between you and the library's resources so that you can access all the resources remotely, right? So either on your screen towards the right you can see a login button is given, so you can click on to that. Either you can log in through here or else directly go on to the resources. So since I can, as I know that well, Malika is already, yeah, you can just click on to login, Malika. Yeah, login. Okay, thank you. All right. So since Malika has done this and registered herself earlier, so hence the system is not prompting her to register. But in case, yes, Malika, you have to say something. All right. So all right, thank you. So, since as I'm telling you that she has registered already, so the system is not prompting her to register again. However, the moment you will reach up to here, and in case if you are a first-time user, the system is certainly going to prompt you to register. You have to register using your JGU email ID only in full. That is like mine is ritunagpal@jgu.edu.in. So the system prompted me to give me the complete ID. You as a student, let's say if I am a student of 2021 JGLS, so this is, my ID would be somewhat like this: 21 JGLS underscore Ritu R Nagpal@jgu.edu.in. So I as a student has to give my complete ID and log into it. So I as a student will only use login with JGU Outlook account. Malika, can you just do that? Click on to JGU Outlook account as a student. Yes. Click on to this again. And I'm right there on the resources. I mean, to access all the resources on this list. Here, I can access all the resources which is alphabetically listed out, and I'm right there on the page through which I can access the resources remotely. So first on the screen, you'll get all databases listed alphabetically. If I'll scroll down, it will get to subject-specific databases. That is, first on list will be appearing legal databases. These are the similar, but however we try to segregate it for you to save your time and better understanding. Then we have business databases, and then also we have segregated the ebook section. So again, the direct links to land up onto different pages. Coming down, we have the trial access, individual journals and magazines. After that, we certainly have the trial access, and then yes, the catalog which I was talking to you, that is online public access catalog. If you click onto this, Malika, please click onto this. The page which is going to land up is the same page which Malika actually clicked on initially. I told her to do that only with the reason because initially it takes little time to load. However, it generally we are working on this towards the backend, and I am sure that yes, this particular problem will be sorted out very soon. So right on this screen, you can see the new arrivals right here running, scrolling as in librarian's pick of the week, and also we have a search bar on top wherein we can run our search. Maybe if Malika can just type family law. I'm just taking a random example, family law. So the search results are going to appear that whichever book is being cataloged with the global library will be appearing in the search results, whether a print book or it is an electronic book. So since I've told you, it might take, yes, right here on the screen, as you can see, 1573 results have been reflected, wherein if I scroll down, all the details of the books are right there given with the bibliographical details, as you can see. Yes, just hold on for here only, Malika. As you can see, if I pick up an example of family law on divorce and judicial separation, it gives me the bibliographical detail of the book, yes, the author, the publisher, and so on. But it also gives me an information that yes, the item is available for loan. And referring to the call number, I can go up to the desired shelf, referring to as you can see, this says 3, 4, 6 and so on, which is on all the shelves, as I've shown you the screenshots also. All the bookshelves has the books listed numerically and then alphabetically as well. So going up to the section 3, 4, 6 and then following alphabetically, you can reach up to the desired book, right? So you can browse the shelf accordingly and pick up the book as it is already showing on the list on the opaque, that is online public access catalog, that the book is available, right? So you can just refer to the call number and you can just pick up the book and then come back to the kiosk, get the book issued and follow the required screen directions, whatever the system prompts you to do so. Right, if you can, Malika, scroll a little more on the next title, the book title, that is Lectures on Family Law. As you can see in the availability, it says that the book has been checked out. So as you can see, this particular book has been already checked out. So this book is not available. And the system also shares the information that how many copies are there which are checked out and how many copies are already available. If you notice that, in the topmost, in the example which I took before this, family law and divorce and judicial separation, there's a number digit that is 2 given in brackets, and on this lectures on family law, it says checked out within bracket 1. So one book checked out, and into that particular example, 2 books are already available, right? So in case, Malika, if you can click on either of the titles, lectures on family law or maybe family law and divorce and judicial separation. So this page, it tells you that yes, it gives me more detail just to understand that how the item type is all about, what is the call number, whether it is checked out or not, and in case if I'm interested that probably when is the book is going to arrive back in the library. So it is reflecting right here that the due date of the book as well, right? So I'll go back, if you can, Malika, take me back on the catalog. Yeah, here only, that's it. If you can scroll up. Now, when we try to search with just given 2 keywords, that is just the family law. As you can see on the left side, you can also refine your search, maybe just opting by author or maybe the item types right over here. Or maybe if you go back to the search bar, yes. So herein also in the beginning only, you can just narrow down your search referring to directly to the title, author, subject, ISBN series or call number, or maybe you can directly opt for advanced searches also, or selecting the different libraries also. We have tried to make the collection. However, I advise you initially when you are running a search, please opt for all library and it is going to give you the complete list of it. In case if it's a case of, ebook is there. So in the section availability, we also have online access. So through following that particular link, you can directly, have an access to the book, right? So, all right. So right on this particular screen, you can see login to your account, wherein, these two bars are asking for the credentials. So either this or right below this, if you can see. So, I mean, as I've told you that this is online public access catalog. As you have already, ran a search right on this platform, and you must have noticed that the system did not prompt you, or as in Malika is using and helping me out, and the system did not prompt her also to log in first and then, refer the collection. Hence, it is, as the name says, that it is online public access catalog. So it clearly clearly gives you an indication that yes, no credentials are required to search, to run a quick search for the catalog which the Global Library has. But in case if you're interested to know more about about your circulation history, this is in particular when you have already borrowed couple of books, it is in print book, and then maybe at that, for that particular reason, you wish to know how many books are overdue, or maybe you just want to know that when do you what are the fine amount which is there, or maybe you just want to refer that some time back, let's say a 6 month back or 3 months back, you issued something and the same title, you feel that you are not able to recall. So then all that, to refer all that, or to create your own reading list, so these credentials are actually required. So hence it is basically not required when you are running a quick search. But then yes, in case if you wish that you need to have your credentials, please feel free to write to us at glus@jgu.edu.in. I am typing in the chat box again. This is one common ID which you can always write back and share your any query, any suggestions over here. So this is one common ID for all your, wherever you are stuck or something like that. However, with the dedicated section for the quicker response, I will be talking more about the different points of contact. However, in case if you are not able to make out that to whom should I approach, you can simply just keep it in your mind and make a note of this particular ID, and we will take care of it. Generally, to respond onto this particular email ID, we say that it might take 24 hours, but however, it is rarely like that. To us, we take it as a commitment that we try to resolve your query within 24 hours. However, it generally doesn't take that very long. We try to do it as early, as promptly as much we can, right? So till here, I want to take up a confirmation from all the attendees right away that I am very clear about how to access online public access catalog. Just a quick thumbs raise will help you. You can simply
just one question at the cost of being repetitive. When we land at the original homepage of library.jgu.edu.in, then where exactly do we click to reach remote log? That particular link.
Here, open access policy here. Yeah. So right under the quick links for remote access policy, right over there, login with remote log. You have an option, click here, and probably you are right there. Either of following the directions right here, you can do that also. Yeah. Clear?
Thank you.
You're welcome. So till here, I am taking it as a confirmation from you all that you are very well versed how to access online public access catalog, because I'm insisting upon this particular tab majorly because you will be extensively using once you are there in campus, and maybe when you are not in campus also. Everyone, I want a good thumbs up or a hand raise from each one of you, please, quickly. Great. Excellent. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. So, just a recap, quick recap. For how many days you all can borrow a journal book from the library? Anyone can unmute and tell me? A quick recap. Quickly, yeah. I'm insisting
30
upon.
days.
Great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And then for how many days you can, borrow a textbook? Anyone? A textbook. Malika, you will not answer. You know that. Anyone else? A textbook.
For an entire semester.
Great. By paying an additional fee to it, right? Thank you so much. All right, Malika, take me to the homepage of the Global Library. Excellent. Right. Thank you so much. So right here in the horizontal bar, if you can see, if you can click on to Malika on the About the Library, the second tab in the horizontal bar. Yes. So herein we had yeah. So we have vision and mission, library hours, extra details about the membership, rules and regulations. As I told you, these all tabs are explanatory, so I'm not going to talk about that at all. So directly I took you to the catalog page, and in detail we spoke about it and we got to know how to access the catalog. So before I move on, let me just take you right on what's new, the course material page. Malika, if you can click onto course material link right under what's new on the left side. Yeah, here, left side. Great. If you can just know what's new, yes, here. So this page is going to take you to a page wherein the details related to the course material, particularly for the fall semester, are there. I'm talking about the details of the textbooks or the additional reading books which your faculty has requested the library to make an arrangement to make it available for you to have an access. We try to assimilate all the requests at one place and then give it to you putting up school wise, and then probably you can refer to it in particular. So let us just move on to the very first school, that is Jindal Global Law School, the very first one. If you click onto this, it is certainly going up to open in the next window only. So let us just take the very first example, company law. Herein, this is the list of different courses which are there right on the screen. So the very first is the company law, which has been requested by Professor Kirthana Singh Khurana. She has suggested 5 main readings and then followed by 2 additional readings also, and there are certain other relevant material also which she has requested library to make it available for you people to have an easy access to it. However, as you can see, if I check up with the main readings first, the first 3 titles, that is 1, 2 and 3, are available through remote access. Again, since Malika is logged on, again, if she clicks on this, these are the direct link to the resources. Don't click right now, Malika, wait, don't click. I'll tell you where to click. So these are the direct links, right, which takes you to the resource wherein this particular book is actually landing, right? As you can see, it says that it is available through remote access, which clearly signifies that these 3 titles are available in electronic format. However, when I'm coming on to the 4th title, if with Company Law 17th edition by Avtar Singh, and the book is already available with the library in printed format. So this is again a link to the book wherein it lands up on the catalog page. So in case, just click onto this particular link, Malika. Yes. So this link is going to take me to the catalog page where this particular title is available. Again, coming on to the item types, it tells me, yes, the book is, this particular title is textbook, which is available in the 2 copies of which are available in the global library. Referring to the call number, I'll directly approach to the browser shelf, pick up the book, come back to kiosk, get the book issued, or else yeah, since I have to pay an additional fee to it because the system is going to prompt me to do so as a user. I have to connect with the service techs in charge and then follow the procedure accordingly. So it is as simple as that. I hope it is very much clear with you. Now, if I am coming on to that, yes, we just have 2 copies of this particular title right away available in the library. So you as a student, what you can do is, where the very first thing is textbook, for particularly issuing a textbook, the library works on first come, first serve basis. Yes, in case if you are looking for this particular title and you refer the catalog, and then you are able to identify that yes, this book is already available in Global Library. In case if you're physically available, I've told you, you will go to the shelf, pick up the book, get it issued. One. In case if you're not there in Global Library physically, and hence you're looking for that, yes, this book is badly required for you, and I'm considering it as an extreme case that yes, this book is required to you to get it issued. So in that case, what you'll do is, you please feel free to write to us on the same ID which I have just shared in the chat box, that is Global Library User Services, glus@jgu.edu.in. So this helps us to know your requirement, and in case if you feel that yes, these this particular textbook however is not available in the library due to certain reason, you are not able to get a hold of this particular title in as a personal copy of yours, and you want us to help you and support you in getting that particular book for you. So you possibly looking for that to issue that particular textbook from Global Library. So in that case, please feel free. We will try to send it to you through courier in case if you are not able to come to library. This again, I'm taking it as an extreme situation. I mean, quite an emergency wherein everything is blocked and you're not able to have an access. So we don't want you to be deprived of having an access to the textbook. So we try our best possible support to offer you so that we can give you the book, right? So again, in case again library has limited number of copies, library won't be able to meet the requirements of all the students in one shot. For let's say if there are 300 students or maybe 200 students for one particular course, for looking for one particular course book, certainly the library cannot provide all 300 copies for one particular title, but yes, we try to support the maximum we can, right? So in that case, in case if you feel that the library should increase the number of copies also, for that matter, please feel free to write to glus@jgu.edu.in. However, your request for recommendation has to be enrouted through your instructor, right? So pretty clear to everyone till here. Okay. So let us just take us back, Malika, to the course material page for yes, right here. So if I come down the 5th title, if you see, it says that this particular book is on order. So this says that the order has been placed. The moment we get the book will be processed, added in the catalog, and then hence the message will be updated right here, and you will get a link similar like we had for the book number 4, and similar message will be prompted right on book number 5 also. If I come on to the additional reading, that is the first one, Mason, French and Ryan on company law, we have a link for remote access. So now please click on to this remote access. Since you're already logged in, the system is not going to prompt you to log in again. So in case if you're not logged in, it is going to prompt you and take you to this page only. So herein the book is right there on your screen. Either you can read by clicking onto the full PDF, full text PDF, or else refer to the table of contents one by one, or else you can simply just scroll down and you'll see the different options, the different list out here. So maybe in case if you want to refer to any of the chapters, maybe you can just click on to introduction, Malika, part 1 introduction. Yeah, just the first one. So probably it will be available right on your screen. Either you can download the complete book in one go, maybe to be referred offline, or maybe you can read just online, referring to different PDF features of this particular book. that is ebook features, and then hence the book is right there on your screen, right? So great. So we are very clear how to access the resources remotely. If you can take and how to access the course material, the print course material, print book in the course material, or else the print book, the electronic book available in the course material also. Just to give you a quick reminder that only the courses which the course material which has been requested by your faculty is available on this particular page. There is a chance that you might not get the course which you are undergoing out of the list right away. There might be a chance. That could be a reason behind it, is that your faculty has not requested the library. Maybe they have their own mechanism to fulfill your learning needs. All right. So just to give you that indication that yes, this might be a good possibility that your course is not listed on this particular page, right? So, all right. So, Malika, if you can take me back to the homepage of the Global Library. Homepage here. Yes, I'm right here. All right. So, if I come back onto the quick links, so the very first is the digital resources, right? So we have already, connected with the digital resources through remote access. However, I have another option right here also. So now what is this and what is that? So this is nothing. Both the lists are pretty similar to each other. However, this is a list when you are in campus. It is going to help you quite a lot. And beyond that, in case if you're not familiar with any of the resource in particular, like if maybe you want to know more about Cambridge Journal, so by clicking onto the info link, yes, info link, that is in between the title and the remote access info link. If you click onto this page is going to take you to the description page or the access point, or how to access. It gives you complete information of that particular resource, right? So the list which Malika has just shown to us, that is the list of digital resources right on that particular page. Yes, we have the first tab. We have here is the title of the resource, which but if you click onto this and you are in campus, there's nothing beyond that you have to do, and you will be able to have a quick access to any of the resource when you are in campus, right? In case if you are not in campus, please follow by clicking onto remote access, right? So this is going to take you to the same page, okay? But then beyond that, in case if you are interested, you are not clear that what all is there in this particular resource as in database, or else you want to understand how to access this particular page, because as you can see right here, there is a resource which has been subscribed by Global Library, that is bar and bench, and next to it only info link is there. Bar and bench, only info link is there. Malika, if you click onto info link, yes, so this page tells us that what is this resource is all about, and how you as a user can have access to it in case if you're in campus or if you are not in campus. It clearly tells us that it is a limited user license resource. You can only access this particular resource through the login credentials, and for login credentials, since it is an e-resource, that is a digital resource, so you can simply write to eresources@jgu.edu.in. So I am again typing it for you to make a note in the chat box that you can simply write for any query, any support in terms of e-resources to eresources@jgu.edu.in. By marking a query to this particular email ID, you will get all the kind of required support in case if you are looking up to. Again, coming back onto the same list, the list of digital resources. Yes, so there might be again a possibility that you might be looking for some kind of resource which is not available in this particular list. Now, what does that mean? That particular resource has not been subscribed by Global Library. However, you can always write a recommendation to have a subscription for it. But again, as a student, you have to enroute your suggestion recommendation through your instructor to eresources@jgu.edu.in. However, any request related to any of the resources right here can be marked on to eresources@jgu.edu.in. So till here, I am very sure that you all are very clear about how to access the digital resources through remote access. Or else, if you want to know more about the digital access in the similar manner, quickly, if Malika, you can show us the ebooks also. If you scroll up onto the left side, no, on that page only, yes, come down. You can see A to Z journal list also, and then ebooks also. If you click on to ebooks also, the page is going to take you to the similar list which you saw on remote log page also, and next to it the info link is there, and then remote access also there. So in case if any other information beyond is required which you are not, again, you wish to refer, particularly taking an example for Pearson ebooks, right? That is the e-library. So again, no remote access link is given. So click on to the info link, you'll get to know how to connect onto this particular resource. Again, it says that please write down to eresources@jgu.edu.in, or else for a access code, wherein this particular platform prompts for an access code initially when you are trying to register. First option, please connect with your instructor. Your instructor has all the details related. Again, in case if you're not able to connect with your instructor and you really need it urgently to access that particular resource, and hence you can always approach and write to libraryacquisitions@jgu.edu.in. So since there are different points of contact, but then one common point wherein you can always write, that is glus@jgu.edu.in. All right. So till here, I'm very clear. I'll directly take you to the help menu now, to the different points of contact. Coming on the horizontal bar, last we have the help tab. So the very first on the tab, we have emails, telephone numbers. So, different sections, all the details to what sort of query you need to go on. Probably next on to that, we have, a list of frequently asked questions. Quickly, Malika, if you can just click on to frequently asked questions also. So this is a page, wherein we have segregated the question section wise, and probably, these are the common questions which are generally asked by you people, and then we have assimilated all at one place with the common answer to it. And then by referring to all these questions section by section, if you can just scroll down, it has been segregated, according to the e-resources, or maybe, to more. Scroll down. We also have how to access the resources remotely, or maybe, if you scroll down, you'll get to know more about the learning management system that is commonly known as Moodle. Or else, once you are in campus, you wish to know more about the reprography service, or you wish to know about the post-COVID change, or maybe the digital archive of the Global Library. You wish to explore more and know more. So probably you can refer to it. Maybe if you are looking for past year question papers or so on, you can always refer to it, and then probably you will get the answer to it. So coming back onto the help menu again. Okay, next on we have the user guides. User service is self-explanatory. Then we have user guides. If you click onto these user guides, so this page is going to take you to a page wherein we have a beautiful, flipbook brochure which is listed out there, tells you all about your digital library. Beyond that, we also have certain step-by-step guides which is going to help you with the all screen directions given on it. So these screenshots is actually kind of an on-screen direction for you to guide you further on. Moving back onto the help menu again, yes, over there we have the live assistance. The Global Library offers the live assistance in two different formats. So the two different formats are, one available right at the bottom towards the right of your screen is right, this yellow and green button. Yes, if you click on this, if here, you just click on this, just click on this. Yellow, yeah, click, great. Just click here, yes. No, yes. It is going to ask you, prompt you for your name, email ID, or phone number, and drop in your question and press enter. And you are right there, very well connected with one of the staff member of Global Library to help you in real time. So this is the virtual reference library service. However, by making a audio or video call through MS Team at glus@jgu.edu.in, we'll be happy to help you to guide you with the on-screen directions in case if you're stuck anywhere, or maybe you're looking for some kind of mastery, or you really don't know how to access this particular resource. You have referred the the info page also of that particular resource. So still on, you are not able to get onto that particular resource. So these are the two different ways through which you can get the live assistance during the library hours also and beyond that, as listed right on your screen. So herein I close down my today's presentation, and also I'm sharing a feedback form with you, wherein I request each one of you to please fill in this feedback form and help us to know you more. Maybe your suggestions, or maybe your anything beyond that you're looking for us to guide you further on. So probably this feedback form will be a great support for us to understand you in a better way. Before I stop the recording, I would like stop the session rather. I would